this is Taffy, or Waitress Taffy, I should say. Today's video, we're going to show you a delicacy from Snyder's Diner.
Damn, Nabbit Woman, what you doing?
Shut up, Billy Bob, and get back into the room! So we need bananas, cream cheese, and your preference of berries and other fruits. And some melted yogurt. This was frozen, so I had to melt it, so it looks kind of weird. So in a bowl, pour the melted yogurt. Next, you want to add the bananas. Damn it, Billy Bob, you didn't separate the berries.
Sorry, woman, I'm sorry.
Get back in the room. Okay, so here we're going to clean up this mess. Billy Bob, get your hands out of there.
I'm trying to help, woman.
I said I'll be doing it. Now get. Next, you're going to mix the bananas and the yogurt together, make it all nice and puree. So mix away, mixing. Next, after you're done mixing, it might be a little chunky. So the next thing you gotta do is just get the blender out. If all else fails, you get that blender out. So I just discovered I'm gonna have to get the blender out after all. But before that, let's add the cream cheese. That way we can get two things done in one throw, huh? So let's mix the cream cheese in, chop it up, yada yada. You know the drill, and then just mix it all up. Now it looks kind of like curd cottage cheese. Does anyone like curd cottage cheese? I've tried it, and it's pretty good if you add a little bit of pineapple to it. Grandma's preferred way of eating cottage cheese. Pineapple and other little fruits. So it's kind of looking a little bit more shiny, kind of like satin. Everyone has always loved satin batters. Those are the best, and mine looks pretty satiny. So mix it away, mix. Next, oh dear, I made a mess. Gotta clean that up. So next you want to puree the rest of it into a blender, so just mix it all away. So we're getting that ready, and I'm sorry for the stallations. I get so sidetracked. Thanks because of old Billy Bob!
Damn, man, but I'm sorry.
You and Jimmy Bob are just as bad. So anyway, we're just mixing it away. Mix. It's a little bit slow, so you gotta kind of quick the process a bit. But eventually it starts to beat down and submit. Kind of like wrestling, they submit. So here it is, a nice creamy solution. Just waiting to be made into lovely, luscious yogurt cream. And that's what we're making. We're making yogurt cream. It's a lovely dessert for our diner. So first you want to puree the berries, the strawberries, which is what we're doing here. Next we're going to add the blueberries. And then when we add the blueberries, oh my gosh, it starts to work a little bit better. So I just discovered that it's not mixing anymore. And that's because we need more fuel. So here I am, I'm adding the blueberries. And then we start mixing, and then it finally starts to work. It finally starts to blend everything. So I'm just making sure it's secure, because the last time I tried this, it splattered everywhere, and it's such a mess in our diner. So here it is, it's finally working. Just watch how the colors mix. It goes from a red to a lovely kind of luscious purple before your eyes. Just look at that. Oh. So the next thing I like to do, you can either take it with the seeds or without. The seeds have extra nutrients, it makes you more full. So here I am, I'm kind of putting it through a type of strainer. I don't have any of those cheap bag thingy-mabobs that they put stuff in and squeeze out. So we have to deal with this. Unfortunately, I'm an impatient girl, so I'm not going to do this all day. So I decided, you know what, I need more filling in my recipe, so I'm going to do it with the seeds. And you can do this with or without. It's not going to matter. It's going to taste just as good. I promise you, it will be just as good with the little seeds and other nutrients. So I just dump it all back into itself. So there it is, the lovely pureed fruit batter mix. So the next step after that is to transfer it from that into our yogurt, cream cheese, banana puree, and that's what we're doing now. Oh, it just looks so good. It looks so good. Yum. So here we are. We're going to stir and stir and stir, and just watch how the color changes. It turns into this beautiful kind of velvety red color, and then as you continue to stir, it just continuously changes color. It's so beautiful and so satisfying. I could just do this forever just to see what colors come up. So after that, we get it all mixed up, and it just, by the time we get done, it's like this lovely lilac pink, kind of like a pinkish lilac. So next, I get Jim Bob to come out of his room and pour the batter in. Lovely. At least he can do something right.
Woman, I tried to do things right.
Damn it, Jimmy Bob! I'm trying to do a narrative. So here he is. He's just pouring it in for his good wife. And then I have him throw it into the freezer. That's the one thing you need to do, you guys. Throw things in the freezer. So here he is. He's putting it in the freezer. He's hairy man, if you notice the wrist. I like my hairy man. And then you just shut the door, ignore the police tickets, and then you set up for maybe an hour, yada yada yada, just an hour. There. And then afterwards, you just look at the aftermath. Ooh, nice and creamy. It's semi. Now, if you leave it in an extra time, you can get actual yogurt ice cream. But I like it when it's semi-frozen, so you have like these lovely little chewy chunks. I don't know why, but here it is. Our lovely dessert puree cream dessert. Available at Snyder's Diner or here if you follow this recipe. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And hit that bell.
Jim Bob, I said get back into your bedroom now! Like and subscribe and hit that bell.